go to House Bill 421.
House Bill 421 establishes a regulatory framework to allow the use of point-to-point speed monitoring systems in Prince George's County. Prince George's County would have to annually report information about their program to the General Assembly. There is an amendment in your packet. It is number 413-327/1. These amendments, I understand, were approved by the delegation and brought by the State Highway Administration. They require the county to consult with the administration. They require the county, rather than the administration, to publish the required notice of the installation of cameras. And the amendments would allow cameras only at those locations identified by the administration as being high-risk areas.
So let's just adopt the amendment. Excellent, second. And then, actually, Senator, you want to say what point to point is, or?
Point to point is rather than a speed camera catching you at one point in time, there are two, what's the word I'm like, devices that will measure your speed over a space. So they get you, so there's an understanding of how fast you're going over a distance rather than one spot in time. So it's actually, I would say, a better way of slowing people down, because people slow down for the camera and then speed up again.
Motions for a favorable.
Mr. Chair, can I just say one thing?
Sure, absolutely.
I'm going to vote in favor of this. As I said a moment ago, I think it's a much better way to actually slow people down. But I will ask that those proponents of this take a breath and let some of this actually work. Because year after year after year, we are passing more and more bills on 210. I understand it's dangerous. We're doing a lot to reduce it, but let's let these things work. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Could I ask the bill sponsor a question? Oh, awesome. No. It's okay. It's local courtesy. It's fine. So this body, this committee specifically, took up a very important issue when we were talking about work zone safety. And we had some significant changes to the way that MDOT or SHA or whoever it is marked those areas for the safety. And we saw in 1 year a 30% drop by having those areas marked. A 30% drop in crashes, fatalities were down significantly. I mean, I don't know if you all have the numbers out there in SHA land, but very significant. Some of those things were obviously kind of geared a little bit differently than this, to the senator from Montgomery County's point. So are these in place like right now? Anywhere in the state?
Yeah.
Have we had, are they in place anywhere in the state? No. Are they in place in any other states? What, how many?
In other states, there are studies.
There's studies. Would this be a study? Or would this be an actual enforcement?
This would be.
So Maryland is wanting to be the first of its kind while other states are looking to do studies, and Maryland loves to do studies. Man, we love studies. We will study a study. But we're going to move something that hasn't been used anywhere. We don't have data to support it. And the sponsor's not here. But we also haven't defined as this point-to-point program, like, are we going to do it like we did with the work zones and have them clearly, visibly indicated, so people, that you're not going to do that, right? This is going to be over a whole section. And what is the length of the area that we're talking about? Are we talking about over a 5-mile area, a 3-mile area, a 1-mile area? Is it defined that we have this in there? Is there a notice that they're coming into a point-to-point speed area?
So the requirement is that each monitored segment of highway is at least a mile and not more than 10 miles in length. And there needs to be signage indicating that a point-to-point speed monitoring system is in use.
So signage, but is it going to be a signage like, look, 10 miles is a long area. That's excessive. I'm sorry. That's excessive. That is such a governmental overreach. I mean, 1 mile, okay. If you're talking about critical safety zones, okay.
All right.
But we're talking, this thing's got up to 10 miles in it.
I'm going to give Senator Charles give him an opportunity to speak on it.
Yep.
Yep, I'm speaking on behalf of the delegation as the vice chair for the delegation. 210 has been, it's a fairly long road, well over the 10 miles, but it's focused on Prince George's County specifically, and it goes all the way into Charles County as well. And so they've tried just about every measure that they could. So kudos to the senator from Montgomery County for acknowledging, let's see how this actually works, so we can stop a lot of the fatalities that are constantly happening on 210. We've had a consistent amount of people to pass away from reckless driving. So this at least hopefully alleviates the problem. I know the senator who's the sponsor of the bill wants to see that over there in his district. So we're all the way supportive of that.
We're moving something that we don't have any idea about. We're up to 10 miles. How many miles of 210 is in this enforceable area in Prince George's?
Yeah, I don't have the actual mileage. SHA have the full total mileage of what's in Prince George's?
And then is this only for the portion of 210 in Prince George's, not in Charles?
This is the Prince George's portion.
But it's only the section within Prince George's, not including Charles County.
That's correct.
And then are there any traffic lights in that section
So 210 has,
210 in Prince George's?
210 has the last time I've been on 210, I can't remember the points where but there are lights on 210, but there's a huge gap where there are no lights whatsoever.
Yeah, no, I mean, I have a friend down in Charles County that I drive down and see every once in a while, and it's the only way to get down there seemingly. But I'm curious, because I know there's lights there, how this, like, it doesn't mention any of this, but we're willing to do it up to 10 miles. Do we not think that that's kind of excessive?
Well, you should have seen the previous bills that had a lot of different cameras out before, but this is a new system. We're going to
I'm
support
not a
it.
camera fan. I get it.
Yeah.
I think the 10 miles part is moot. I understand it's in the bill. But if you have somebody getting onto 210, that's where the point-to-point comes in. So if you have getting onto 210, and then the next exit for getting off of 210, that's where point-to-point is. Regardless of 10, but you can't do it any other way. You can't get on at mile marker 1 and then have 5 places where you can get off and then have it at mile marker number 10. That defies what point-to-point is about.
That's what I'm asking.
That's what I'm trying to tell you that. It'll be a strip.
Every exit at 10 miles, every exit.
Not 10 miles. Every time there's an exit or an entrance, because it has to start an entrance, because you could have some where you can't go southbound, but you can't get back on northbound. So if you're entering on and then goes to the 10, the way to do the math, it's not 10, it's a 10-mile stretch that you can put them in, but it's not 10 miles that you'll have open, because you have X amount of vehicles entering onto 210 and X amount of vehicles exiting 210.
All right, so Senator Charles, we have a Prince George's County delegation letter. You all voted unanimously. Motions for available and seconded. We can do a roll call.
Vice Chair Waldstreicher.
Yes.
Senator Sidnor.
I was with Prince George's early, but I don't know.
Senator West.
I love the senator that sits next to me, but I think the bill needs work, so I'm a no.
Senator Buse.
No.
Senator Folden.
No.
Senator James.
Pass. I'd like to hear from
Senator Henson.
Yes.
Senator Love.
Yes.
Senator McKay.
Yes.
Senator Charles.
Yes.
Senator James.
what's the vote? What's the vote now?
6 or 5.
Oh, shit.
3, 4, 5.
No, come on now.
It's 5 to 3, and the chair still has, so it'll be 6-3.
All right, I'm going to extend local courtesy over my ill feeling.
All right, so 7-3.